And hello everybody, we are back! Woo!
Hey!
This time it's the three of us.
We are back in Russia.
Yeah, we are. Oh wait, sorry, I killed the live stream for half a second. So, this is me, Malik from Starter Revolution. I'm guitarist and I do vocals. And with me is...
I'm Arnoud from Phoenix Ashes. I do the same thing as you do, Malik, but in Phoenix Ashes.
I hope not someone else doing the same thing. Who else is there?
The long hair. You can't see the difference.
Yeah, hey, Arjan.
Hello, I'm Arjan, Phoenix Ashes, other guitar player, and I do a bit of screaming.
Yeah, and with us is Eri and Philip. Hi, Philip.
I'm not sure. In my browser, the stream is killed. Is it still on?
I see it.
I see it.
All right.
There are more people joining. So, hello everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
Hello everyone. We are recording. This is all good. And today is episode 6 of the Revolution Ashes in Russia. Exactly. And this is also a little bit of a longer episode. Arnold, do you know where we are now? We were in Voronezh and had a nice day off.
Yeah, we had a nice 3 days off.
3 days.
Actually,
tattoos and everything.
And actually, I was thinking this afternoon. So we, I don't know if it's common knowledge, but we do have 9 episodes, which means that last time was exactly in the middle. Yeah. And now we've reached the last half of the tour, and I think for me this is where the touring, where the shows really got better. Mm-hmm. This is the part of the tour that made me feel like a rock star.
Why is that? Because you got used to our body odor?
Yeah.
You never get used to body odor.
I don't even smell it anymore, man. No, man, but everyone who has watched the previous episodes, we came into Russia, we played. The first show wasn't even promoted. The second show wasn't promoted, and there were some people, they liked it, but it was all like not very crowded. And I'm not saying that the next few days were crowded, but they were definitely more fun for me, I think.
The reaction of the people was stronger somehow because we were further away from the big... Nah, it's not really. We also played small towns before. I don't know what changed.
But I do remember, but people were telling afterwards is if we knew that you guys were so great, we would told more friends and get in, and it was like they only knew it like the last minute. Because also because the promoters, they didn't do anything. It's like putting up a poster,
one poster,
one near the entrance, and then walking like, "Oh, I'm the big guy. I look what I brought for bands for you."
That's really a recurring problem.
Yeah.
And that's why Ilko and his friend, and I don't remember his name anymore, his colleague, his a student colleague,
Yaroslav.
Yeah. He helped promoting the shows.
Yeah, we also did it ourselves. Like we, like on the bus, like with VK and Tinder
VK
and everything.
But they were more like approaching forums and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But ask Ilko another time.
Yeah.
He will know everything.
It will come. Yeah. It will.
I asked you guys to send me some of the beginnings of Phoenix Ashes, like an old video, or do you have, last time we watched the funny stuff that you recorded to promote yourselves with Fla and Politius Fla forever. Fla.
So now it's time for emo.
It's time for emo because both our bands basically started off as emo bands. I wouldn't say today necessarily you would call that emo, would you?
Post-hardcore.
Yeah, post-hardcore for sure. And it was emo in the beginning. Let me check. Do you have one of your old CDs there, just to show it?
Yeah.
Let me check.
That's a coincidence. I have our very first CD.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really old.
Oh, I don't even know. First Feather Burning?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't know it.
I really don't.
I think we only play one song of it. Headshots.
Headshots is that old?
Yeah, Headshots.
It's from our very first year.
Okay, because as
that
you can
one,
see, with the pink Starter Revolution, also this is from 2008, with the pink and everything, and also the font choice. You know, it's like that's the font everybody used. And
same here. Yeah.
Of course, this was
MySpace.
Yeah, exactly. That's MySpace
The
time.
MySpace time. This is 2008 as well.
Ah, awesome. Yeah, I wasn't in the band, of course. Like
it was.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, classic. Let me check. The fun thing is, at the time, there were only 3 people in the band, and Patrick had a weird thing in the middle of his face.
Well, that's called a CD thing, right?
Yeah, but it's like
I think he's coming in Cyborg 2077.
Yeah. And
wait, so
this is Jens, by the way. I'm just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you won't. And this is also this is Samuel, who is Many. He has his project Many right now, and Patrick, because at the time they were only a 3-piece, and
that was the time that we played together with them.
Yeah, I guess.
In Herzogenrath.
Herzogenrath. Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
just to show you a picture of our first lineup ever.
Is that Nienke?
Yeah. This is Ruben.
Yeah, your brother.
Wait. I'll do this for less reflection. So, Ruben.
Yeah.
Nienke. Oh, who is that?
Who is that? No, you had Arjan.
This is Niels. He was our first lead guitar player.
Okay.
That's me, yeah.
Awesome.
I'm always... Yeah.
Yeah, you're Yakuza. I mean, we established that already. Yeah. How about we watch something from that time?
Well, actually, this is not from that time. This is one era later. Just let me show you that one, just before you play the video. As you can see, there's one thing similar. I'm always standing away from the crowd.
I'm Yakuza. Yakuza.
I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah, you're like a super tough guy band, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We always are.
Yeah.
So just you can show it and we can talk about it later.
Hey, hello.
Hey, Nor.
Nor, like newer Nor?
No.
With double O.
Okay.
Yeah, double O.
Okay, so can you say like 1 or 2 words about the video we're about to see?
Yeah, Arjan, you want to explain what happened?
What happened? I fixed the locations, like always. That's my job. So we went in the caverns and in some how do you say it? Yeah, we had an elaborate story because of the song. We wrote it all down, and it was all distillated to 2 things. And in the end, it turned out quite a nice video for an amateur band.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. So let's go back to amateur times. This one is Andromeda.
Yes, for good intentions.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was back to the emo times.
Yeah, old school, man.
I'm very happy you got out of this dungeon.
Yeah, me too, man. But did you see our old singer Silvano? He was captured by the monster, man.
Yeah.
So that's why we have Ilko.
That's why Ilko. Yeah, that's good.
But did you see Harry?
No.
Oh yeah.
What?
This
Harry
is
was
Easter egg.
in the video.
What did I miss? Ah, damn! I was talking to you guys. Where was Harry? Where did we
He
see
was there.
He was behind the mask.
He was one of the minions.
Yeah.
Yeah, till today, that's his job.
Yeah, always a mask. This was good. Were good times, and I was happy to see that Danny also logged in. Danny 1000.
Yeah.
From the awesome Dutch band Rise 1000, who just released a single.
Yeah.
And this song we actually recorded in the same project as they did, so that's how we knew them.
And I know them because we played together in, where was it? Holland for sure. Tilburg, right?
Tilburg, yeah.
In that pub bar thing with I don't know the name. So hey Danny. Yeah, that was a nice show. Going back to old times, of course I couldn't resist and also had to pick an old video of ours from this first CD that you just saw. It's called Someone. That's a ballad. And a fun fact about this, at the time the new iPhone 5 came out. I don't know when it was, like iPhone 5. Now we're at iPhone 11, closing into 12. But I had it for a day. And my friend Marina, that you all know, who you all know, she was also at the show. And the new thing with the iPhone 5 was it had 120 frames slow motion. It could do slow-mo. And I was like, I want to do slow-mo everything, slow-mo.
The whole video.
Exactly. And what I did, like right before the show, I handed the phone to Marina, who's also a good graphic designer. So she has a very good eye. Like she's an artist. And I gave her the phone and said, okay, just do landscape and slow-mo shots. And let's see what I'm going to do with it. There was no planning of a certain song, no planning of really doing a video. But then when I was at home, I saw the footage. And it's, of course, only bad phone footage, right? In a dark room, that's always problematic. And I saw the footage and I'm like, I have an idea. I can do something with it. And I was looking through the songs of the CD and I thought maybe we need a slow song to the slow-mo shots, Mm-hmm. And then I did my magic and I was sitting there all night, click, 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 click. And once I was done, I was like, wow, it really looks like a video. And then we had a video. But like there was no planning. We didn't do anything. We didn't have a team shooting it or anything. It was just we were playing this show. It was a good show, though. And I don't know. It was just nice how it came together. So I'm very happy about this video.
That's nice. That's like the old thing, like DIY. That's how we rolled, right? It captures the vibe of the song. I really love it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm also very happy with the outcome. And maybe have a look. So let's check the Someone from the Day We've Been Waiting For album.
We'll begin to believe in God when the final day comes to catch our breath. We'll start to think when the day comes, which brings us breaking pains and our death. And bleeding memories struggling for a touch of hope. In a weak and silent moment when we see that we're at the end of our road. It's the someone who sees our souls, someone to help us all. Is there anybody with us who knows that it's not the end? When the dreams that we ever had and smoke and we lose the visions of our lives. to survive. In darkness we cling for the light. You can see we are blind. When the moment of truth comes to show beliefs, a cry of our mind, a cry of, a cry of, a cry of. Is there someone who sees our souls? Someone to help us all. Is there anybody with us who knows that it's not the end? Dear God, are you there? Will you help me? I'm alone. I need help, 'cause I have nothing to believe in. I am lost. I need something to strive for. 'Cause everything I had has fallen apart. Oh God, where are you? Where are you? What is you? What's the answer to it? Is it out or is it not? Is there someone who sees our souls? Someone to help us all? Is there anybody with us who knows that it's not the end? This is really, really nice to see for me. It's, I think it's still a very emotional video. I don't know. It's the intensity of the crowd and stuff was really caught well. Thanks, Marina, for that.
Also the type of song, it makes me think of the closing song of Hours by Funeral for a Friend.
Okay.
It's something like that. It was. Oh, what do you don't know?
I'm
that?
not the emo guy. I'm the metal guy. You have to ask
Oh, yeah,
Patrick.
okay.
Like if he's on, he knows everything. Maybe
So
he
this is
stole
like
the song, but
a
I wouldn't know.
ballad from Slayer, you know.
Yeah.
No. No, but this is what the bands did. You had to have like electro drums on a slow song,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
yeah,
Maybe a bit radio voice, something.
yeah. Overthinking.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. By the way, we just this week I had an idea. We have a new merch package, which is kind of strange, but I want to show everyone. We have. This is a gimbal. If people don't know what a gimbal is, it stabilizes your phone, so you can like basically walk around with it like this, and the video is super smooth. So it looks like this. You know, there's no phone in it because the phone is my camera. Can you see it? So this is what it does. It has electric motors inside, so it's going to stabilize everything. So that's a stabilizer. People know what it is. It's called a gimbal, a stabilizer. So we are giving this one, we are giving away for free. It's like 80 euros normally.
Gimbal, the gimbal.
Yeah, genau. And it's if you get a zipper or a hoodie, and we have those, you know, our well-known cozy zippers. You know, our zippers, hoodies, you know.
So nice,
stuff.
so soft.
Yeah. So if you're getting one of these and a mask, because we have face masks and, face mask. So if you're getting those two, you're getting, the zipper. and the mask, then you're getting a gimbal for 80 euros for free. So just write
How
us.
many do you have of these gimbals?
Yeah, I have
Or
some.
one?
I have some. I do have some. I can't reveal how many, but I do have some. Thanks,
Wow.
Basti. Yeah.
You should be quick to order them,
Yeah.
guys.
I mean,
if
I
you
don't
want
have
to.
endless, but I have some.
No.
So it's like, get the
Wow,
merch. Get the merch.
So you have a gimbal, and all we have is this one.
Show me what you have. Ah, that's so. Oh. Eri has the box.
Yes.
Eri has the box. Can you show the box more closely? It's like, this is laser engraved shit. I'm jealous.
It's empty now, but when you, I told before, I told before that this is not for sale. This is like an really exclusive extra.
You do have to ask friendly.
Yes, very friendly.
Okay. So as you can see, I've just put it here. If you want to get the PA merch, just write them on Instagram. In our case, we have a shop, so you can just go and shop stuff. And once somebody buys exactly like this combination, or you also ask nicely. So if you need something else, talk to me. You just ask. We have merch for you.
Malik, can I please get a gimbal? No.
Maybe. Let's see how you behave in episode 6.
Oh, episode time.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, exactly. Because what I don't know is exactly what happened in episode 6. Because I have rewatched all of the episodes, like back and forth, and I had to edit this and that. And now I forgot what exactly happened in episode 6. I remember Voronezh, but that was episode 5. So what are we going to dive into? Can you give me a heads up?
We are leaving Voronezh, and we are driving to Ryazan. And that was, I think, quite a far drive. And we asked Alex to bring us to some sightseeing first, because we didn't want to see only roads, beaches, and venues. So he took us somewhere, and we saw sights.
And I remember it was a very different club than any club that we had seen before. We were coming from this shithole club, the last train. No, what was it called? The crazy train?
No. Crazy train was that's in the future, man.
See? I'm all confused. Let's watch this
also, shit. Let's just watch it.
I don't know. So here we go. This is chapter 6 of Revolution Ashes in Russia. Have fun. My name is Malik from Start a Revolution.
And I'm Arnoud from Phoenix Ashes.
This is Jens, bass player from Start a Revolution, and that was day 8. We had to travel from Voronezh to Ryazan. That means we had to eat the last egg omelette, cooked in the best microwave, pack our bags, leave that beautiful hostel, travel for 6 or 8 hours to play the next show in the evening. The bus was packed to the top with luggage and people. Streets were in the best shape. Best Russian maintenance for cracked front windows, very comfortable, but the best mobile internet in the middle of nowhere. I think I streamed a live broadcast of a mountain bike race.
The bomb dropped. We got an email from our booker, Dima.
Hi mate, I got bad news. The budget you sent me is over. Alex told me that he needs more money for hostels. I counted everything and realized this shit. Basically meaning 30,000 ruble minus whatever we would get from a door is what we are missing. The Nizhny guy already called Alex to cancel the show.
I don't want to not have another show. That's too much. That's crazy.
75,000, meaning 100 euros, meaning we would be 500 euros divided by
10 or 11.
Yeah,
like 10. That's 50 euros.
50 euros each, that's
Yeah.
So if we can at least make sure that we ourselves promote the shit out of it as much as we can, at least.
Did a lot. Okay, anyway, that means, are we ready to play 3 shows before an empty house for 50 euros each?
Yeah.
We're here now.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Then let's do it.
Right?
I'm gonna rock the shit out of that stage.
Well, that goes for all of us.
Great.
So we continued our journey to Ryazan, to the next venue.
And people keep asking me, how does Russia really look like? And I always say it's very rusty and broken and everything is quite old. And here you can see very typical Russian buildings that you see all over the country.
And just before we arrived, we had a little stop at the Uspensky Cathedral in Ryazan, also known as the Assumption Cathedral and Epiphany Church. And there was a souvenir shop nearby, which we raided.
Yeah. It was really interesting to see not only the woman who was sitting there all day waiting for people like us, but of course the traditional matryoshkas and a lot of little stuff, like fake rubles and such. And then we reached the most prestigious club of the whole tour. I mean, look at this.
It was crazy. There were, I think, multiple clubs in this building.
Yeah, the stage was all new and the backstage was so amazing. It was huge and the food was good. We really felt like rock stars.
They had a pool table.
Yeah, the tour was wearing on us because the shows had not been promoted at all. Nizhny Novgorod the next day would be a 10-hour drive and back. So we were discussing if it was really worth it. On the road. But it's like there and back.
It's not a comfortable bus. Let's begin with that. On these roads, we're terrible.
I'm quite exhausted, okay. Maybe we can rest a little bit, but then we will play 4 shows in a row. So we have to decide, in my opinion, if we want to take this pain for what we can get for it.
I kind of came here to play.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, we all did. Those that should have been good, well promoted, were shite. And I know from experience that shows that you didn't expect to be any good can sometimes be completely awesome. At least a 10-hour drive.
Yeah.
From Kaluga to Nizhny.
It's something we knew, in the first place. It's if it was with the train or with the bus, it's gonna happen.
Maybe not getting this chance anywhere soon.
Yep.
That's true.
Who votes for playing Nizhny nonetheless? That's basically everyone.
So after our 3 days off, we were so happy to be on stage again, and it was so cool. We had such great response from the audience, and lots of pictures getting taken, and we had some great conversations with the Russian guys and girls. We enjoyed it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Lügen, Lügen.
So after the show we were in a great mood again and quite happy to be together and to be on tour no matter what.
We came to
And of course we were hungry. Obviously we couldn't stop making music. And then Yevgeny was really joining the tribe.
What did we eat all tour?
Burgers. Next stop, Kaluga.
We came to sing this anthem of today. We came to sing this anthem.
Ah, okay. That was the
Really
10-hour
cool.
drive you were talking about. Yeah.
The McDonald's disco.
Yeah.
Really
McDonald's.
awesome.
The walk, Mac walk. There was one in, was it in Moscow, right?
In Obninsk.
Yeah, Ninsk was the Mac Walk. But this is the first video. I really didn't remember that much, but it all comes back. So cool.
It's your brain cells were still a bit damaged from the sauna.
Yeah,
Yeah, but this was
that's gotta be it.
It was really a palace, this club, and of course
Yeah.
the village looked exactly like all the other villages. You have like broken houses and bad streets and stuff, and then you walk into this thing and you think this must be drug money, or I don't know, some oligarch is just dropping a big club somewhere in nowhere. I don't know, but yeah, we walked in and wow,
It's a proper club. So
yeah, good food.
So what do you think of the video, Arjan?
yeah, like I was saying, it brings back a lot of memories. Also, cool footage. Yeah, well done, guys. So cool footage of the shows. So but also the sightseeing at the Kremlin and cool. Just bringing back memories, especially about the things. The back hurting in the bus, because like every day. For me, it was like Tetris. I was the one who was, could
like packing stacking the stuff. Yeah,
stacking up the stuff, all the gear in the right order so that our backs wouldn't hurt that much.
Yeah, maybe that's what we have to explain. Normally in a tour bus, you have the seats in the front, and then in the back you have an extra compartment for the luggage or for the the instruments and stuff. Yeah. Not with Yevgeny's bus. We had like one bus and there were seats and the rest was space where we could stack some stuff. So what you did is you basically...
I built a wall.
Yeah, you carried it.
I finished to build a wall.
Tear down this wall.
There.
Yeah, no,
don't
you
go
have
there,
to...
Don't go there.
Basically, we had to carry everything inside the bus, then put it to the back. So and then you stacked it up basically at the back window, and then we were sitting in front of it and with our bodies also trying to keep the stuff from falling.
Also from falling, but also like that you didn't have the handles back in your side or anything.
Yeah.
So
and this
props to you, Arjan. You were the master in that.
Yeah.
I figured it out somehow. So
now I remember something from the forthcoming episode where Harry is complaining exactly about this. Like when we arrive at the venue, then he thinks he had to carry everything. But basically then you can see exactly how it's all stacked up and how he's tearing everything apart.
Yeah.
Hey, Ilko came online. Hey, Ilko. Yeah.
Hello.
Billiards in the backstage. Yeah, that's what he remembers because that was a bit classy, right? Like we had 2 hours, and before we often had to do our warm-up routine basically in the hallway or in the room already with another band playing, and it's very loud, and you don't have any silence and room to collect yourselves a little bit. But in this case, it was quite the opposite. This thing, the backstage, how huge was it? I don't know, 100 square meters or something, and then with a billiard, and people were bringing food and drinks.
There were several like clubs.
We had to walk through all the clubs.
Yeah, and Verden also said it had a kart track.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Why didn't we? How
did we waste our time with playing music if we could have been on the kart track?
So what I loved about that show, were they had a photographer, and
the cool photos.
He made amazing photos. He made this.
Okay, it's we are going to post it in the forthcoming days, right?
Yeah. They I have all these photos and I will show them all.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So those were actually the best live picks we had on all tour.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Really, really artsy as well. I'll just let me just show you one more.
That's when you don't take Sharik with you.
Yeah, that's why we took him.
We didn't know him back then.
Echt? Really?
I didn't
Echt?
know him. So,
Okay, I don't see anything. It's a blue thing. I think it's a drummer. It could be
It's a
Harry, it
drum-
could be someone else.
Yeah.
But I think it looks awesome.
It does. So that was nice about that club. They actually had a photographer, and I like that.
Yeah, this again, the promo wasn't great.
nope.
You know,
No,
it's like this club couldn't have made any money that evening because they paid us, but I don't exactly know why they did what they did. With many of the clubs, I don't understand. It's like they are giving money to the bands coming playing there, and then they don't promote anything.
Yeah.
Nope. Just
Yeah.
a poster.
Again,
But,
the people who
I think,
were there, I think, were really happy every time. It's like,
Yeah, but about this club, like in the month or the weeks before we went to Russia, of course I liked all the clubs that we were going to play in on
Yeah.
Facebook, and I think Dima shared a photo of him playing like a week before or maybe 2 weeks before,
okay.
and it was loaded. So I was looking forward to that club because, well, obviously they were able to get lots of people in there. And I recognized the club, I recognized the backstage from the photos, and but yeah, it was different with us. Of course, they didn't invite local bands. I think it was just us two for
It was
this.
only us.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Weird.
yeah, it's a recurring problem that we had.
Yeah.
And-
Funny enough, that's not what I remember from the tour. It was also different from our first tour, where it was an on and off. You know, it was like full club, not so full club, but full club again. But it was always very lively. There was a lot more
Yeah.
life in there. Of course, it was different cities, but I think comparable. But what I remember from the tour, and that's also, you know, somebody could ask, okay, I watched 6 episodes now, you didn't have many people there. Sometimes they're enthusiastic, but not that many people. How did it work out for you? And I would say it was such a great tour. I don't know, it was one of the things I would, you know, if I had kids and their kids, I would tell them, what, you know, the awesome, the high points of your life, one of them was this tour. And being on tour with you guys, I mean, still we're sitting here, we're doing episodes like this. This has to do with how it felt being there together, going through this. And even though you see us 2 or 3 times discussing the problem of, you know, nobody being there, it was still, I don't know, it didn't do any bad for us, right? Like we didn't feel bad about it.
You can see in the videos the bottom line always, like from the first video on, the bottom line is always, well, we want to make music, and now let's do that. And you see that we have to cash in, right? The money was gone.
Yeah.
There was no money, any more money left, and we had to cash in to play. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Yeah, and that I found very interesting because we all felt the same about it. You have like 10 people, and I stand there and I ask you, is it worth for you to cash in 50 euros each to play possibly an empty show? And everybody instantly was saying, yeah, of course, and we're going to drive 10 hours there to do it.
Yeah, and I love your thing. Like, you did the voting, and then you said, I'm going to rock the shit out of that stage. So
yeah,
that's the attitude. I love it.
And I don't even know. This is very interesting. A friend of mine, and you know him, Johnny. He's doing a podcast in German. It's called Bandleben, Band Life, and basically it's him and the drummer Jan, a drummer from Pyogenesis, and they are doing the podcast, interviewing all kinds of musicians, and they are asking basically the one question: why are we doing it? because they themselves, they had, every musician has had this experience, and then still we keep going. Like, we have no money, we have no success, or we have no feedback, or it doesn't matter.
You have no success.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
So I don't want to drag you down with us, but you know what I mean. It's like, but everybody is like excited, and also, but this is success. Like, if you,
it's about passion,
passion, yeah. If you look in our faces, also after the shows, I think especially next episode or episode 8, I'm not sure. You see,
Is that with the chicken guy? Yeah, it's a chicken guy.
That's the next one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, but from this point, what I can remember, it were all great shows, and also more and more people.
Yeah.
And people that were enthusiastic and singing along and dancing along, and so.
Yeah, we don't see
Great
that
vibe.
sometimes on the episodes because maybe the camera wasn't always on the people. I think Nico more tried to film us, so we had good show footage. But there were actually people, they were really into it and enthusiastic. And afterwards, you could see always they wanted autographs and they wanted pictures with us. That was like, also on the first tour, it was super important to them. More than in Germany or more than in Holland, as far as
Holland
I remember.
has no one who wants an autograph or a picture. No one.
Maybe only successful bands experience that. Yeah. But in Russia, I think whoever showed up was excited about it. So you would always reach the hearts of the people.
Yeah.
And and then of course we were together in the whole thing, and it was an adventure because we never knew what would come next. Like, are you going to play in a shithole club where the ceiling is going to break down, or are you going to play in a palace with a billiard in the backstage? So
That's it was an adventure, and that's chance of a lifetime.
Eri right now is offering a very old photo of hers, and she can show us later. I would recommend you post it as a story, and you link Phoenix Ashes and us, so we can repost it, so everybody who's watching this knows what they should look for. So Eri.muse.
It's an old photo in Russia, or
I guess if it's very old, then she was in Russia. Maybe she has a crazy hairstyle. Or something like that. I'm looking forward.
Kim Jasmine is Kim, or is it Jasmine?
Kim. Yeah, it's Kim.
Oh, Kim. If you don't feel the music you play, you're not worth it. So absolutely true. I think no truer thing as to.
Yeah, I think worth or not worth, you're not going to go through all of those pains, or not going to. Why would you do 5,000 kilometers in Russia, not being sure if you're going to get paid or something? You really need to know why you're doing it, and I guess this feeling is irreplaceable.
Yeah, absolutely. And you get to visit these souvenir shops with old ladies in it.
By the way, we didn't show it, did we? We didn't find the photo. There was this fake money that they sold.
No, I didn't. No, we didn't show it in the video.
Yeah, because I also couldn't find it. But I know I have a photo of it. There was fake money that they sold, like play money, so to speak. I think it was it from the USSR, or was it Putin on the...
I don't remember.
I don't remember it, actually.
Yeah, I do. Like I said, I was really looking for the photo. Maybe Ferden has it or something, but I'm sure I had a photo because it was so funny that basically you go into a shop and they are selling money. And you think... what? But when you look closely, I think there was like Putin's face, or it was the USSR money, like old money. It wasn't real; it was fake money. But I found it funny. But, that shop.
Shall I?
Yeah.
Well, just to jump on onderwerpen. One funny story I told you before the show. There were several people on the show, and they were very fanatic, and they danced. And you see one guy in the video that was like naked and jumping up and down. When we got back, he messaged me a lot. He texted me on VK. he asked, "Hey man, hey, how are you? Hey man, oh, you're cool, you're great, you're a cool band. So you had this camera guy with you, right? Yeah. So what are you going to do? Yeah, we're going to make a video out of it. Oh, really? Okay. Well, then the monkey came out of the sleeve. He, he said, "Well, the girl I was with, don't show us together because my wife is at home and she didn't know that I was there. So nobody tell him that he was in the video, right?"
Don't you have
It's some
photos of
years
them?
ago. I do. I can. Oh, I had it. I can show it, but it's a secret. Okay.
Yeah, okay. We don't.
Just
We're not telling his wife.
yeah. I had it. Where is it? Oh, there. Oh, there they are.
What's his
And
name?
again, lives are ruined.
Not only ours. Uh-huh.
You're going to use this as a, as a thumbnail, right?
Yeah, awesome.
So that was just a funny story. That's we kept in contact afterwards, and all
Is he still paying you ransom for not showing the photo?
I guess that's over now.
Oh, stop the video. Yeah.
One more thing I did. I've been wanted to talk about for a few episodes now. Is actually what we ended this episode with. What the have we been eating all tour? Well, burgers. We started at TGIF, and we had the porn burger, and we had the burger at the first venue. No, we had chicken. No, burger at the second venue. We had the McDonald's
Walk-in thing and then drive-in on foot thing.
So the first burger we had together was with Ferdy's birthday. I want to thank him for that because we didn't even knew each other that much. We were going to tour. It was in February, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Yeah. In
Burgeria.
Aachen.
Of course.
Of course. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, why am I even asking?
So I still love that that night. Oh, we met Annemarie as well. She was there, and
February 20th. Just
20th.
saying, if somebody wants to give him a present next year. Yeah.
Oh, now I get his
March 8th.
name.
March 8th.
Now
Oh.
I get his name.
Oh, I
on
also
Instagram.
didn't. I never looked at it. Like on Instagram, Ferden202.
Yeah,
What
okay.
could have been his birth date?
So yeah, that
I
was
thought it's
great.
a joke. Sorry, I thought it's a joke of like 101. You know, it's like photography 101. It's like basics. I thought it's like
It's-
super sophisticated joke because Ferden 101 was already gone or something. I never thought about his birthday. Sorry, Ferden. I'm that stupid.
But yeah, that's so burgers have been like a leading thread
Yeah.
through all of our friendship.
Exactly. Yeah. How often did we go and get burgers together now?
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
We even got some bad burgers in Maastricht.
Yeah, true. The burgers were fine. The experience of the
burgers.
shop was a shit.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's always that's when we have a Slack where we chat together, and then sometimes it's like, hey, when can we meet again? And instantly it's everybody burgers. So
So we should do that again.
Yeah.
Whenever we can.
exactly. And I know some people who have a house with a barbecue.
What?
And who can even do great burgers, I guess spicy ones even. And it would be outside, so corona-wise, it would be safe. And maybe in the future, I see a homemade burger.
Ooh.
Just saying. So,
Like that guy.
yeah. What is that? Ferden's Burger Club Benelux? Like if we ever do, what is it called? Like a all-star band? It's going to be the Burger Club Benelux.
Yeah. And Ari said, "Let's make a barbecue soon."
Oh, she also wants burger. Look at her.
How cool would that be to have a barbecue with both bands? We play acoustic songs, we have music, and we have
No, full on distortion.
full on distortion and burgers.
I can see that garden is very small. The garden I was talking about. But it would be cool. Like maybe make a fan barbecue special show, intimate evening. Did I say intimate? Why not? If we can pull it off.
Yeah.
Everyone loves burgers. Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
So let me check. We got 5 minutes left, not even 4 minutes left.
Oh.
Do we have Arjan, do you have anything else from the episode maybe you want to share, or you're looking forward to? Like you remember something from the forthcoming episodes that you're like, now I know what's coming? Because I couldn't
especially
remember
the shows.
Yeah?
They were getting better and better. So and Chicken Guy, we had really good time about Chicken Guy.
Oh man.
You want to spoil Chicken Guy? It's like,
no, I don't. No, that's it. That's it.
Please do an impression of the Chicken Guy.
With or without the mask? No.
Yeah,
something like
something. We have our new thumbnail. That's it.
Oh shit. No.
So
something like
Arnold, you're the only one with the overview. So oversight. I mean, over everything. Is like Chicken Guy is gonna be next episode 7.
Yes.
You sure?
Episode 7. I'm really sure.
Okay.
after that it was Nizhny Novgorod.
Nizhny. Okay. Yeah.
Next episode actually was the show I loved most. Well, except for Moscow, of course.
Yeah.
But that's a whole different thing. But this show, I felt it. That was.
You did? Because weren't you kicking the sound guy's ass?
No. That's Nizhny.
Okay, so what are you talking about then? I thought
Kaluga.
You're talking Kaluga. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So why did you like it so much?
Oh, I like the vibe and the enthusiasm of the
crowd.
The rock club feeling of the whole.
Yeah, this was absolutely the most fanatic crowd in this small place, and like in Moscow, of course, we will come to that, but this was amazing. So next week, just tune in. Will be amazing.
I think that's a wrap, right? Like we're ready to go. Yeah. And thank you everybody for watching, and go get our merch, support the bands, and support yourselves with awesome merch. And next week who will be online with me and Arnold? I think it's gonna be Ferdi is gonna be back, and
Garbo.
And Hanke, like Harry and Ninke are going to be back. So it's gonna be the 5 of us. Awesome. Yeah. Cool. From my side, goodbye and see you next week.
Thanks again.
Later.